Hello, and welcome to the NetSuite Factory of the Future, Ops 1851 SOL SuiteWorld on Air. My name is Ken Starsinik, and I'm the VP of SmartFactory Delivery at PCG, Providence Consulting Group, and today I'll be speaking on behalf of my teammates Al Goki, our VP of NetSuite Sales, as well as Heather Lucan, the IT Manager at BioLife Solutions. As with any SuiteWorld presentation, it begins with the Safe Harbor statement. I'm sure you're all very familiar, but I shall read. The following is intended to outline our general product direction. It is intended for informational purposes only, not to be incorporated into any contract. It is not a commitment to deliver any material, code, or functionality, and should not be relied upon in making purchasing decisions. The development, release, timing, and pricing of any features or functionality described for Oracle's products may change and remains at the sole discretion of Oracle Corporation. So to create the NetSuite Factory of the Future, we're first going to talk about who is PCG, how do we help our customers, share the BioLife Solutions story, and give you an introduction to SmartFactory, which is our built for NetSuite enabling solution to drive that factory of the future. Who is PCG? We know NetSuite. We're a leading NetSuite technology advisory, deployment, and optimization company that focuses on delivering NetSuite-based manufacturing and Industry 4.0 solutions. We have been a NetSuite Alliance partner since 2017. And since that time, we have helped many customers achieve success on the platform and be recognized by NetSuite accordingly, winning the Alliance Partner of the Year for Manufacturing in 19 and 20. Then most recently in 2022, we were recognized as a Spotlight winner for manufacturing. We've created multiple approaches to help configure and deliver the NetSuite platform, highlighted by our approach called Velocity to bring suite success for every business and stage of maturity within the NetSuite ecosystem. Most recently, we have focused our efforts on developing and delivering SmartFactory, a built for NetSuite hybrid suite app that provides the power to build advancing NetSuite manufacturing capability. The PCG way, it's really threefold. We make NetSuite technology work most efficiently by removing any mystery around ERP and enabling solutions easy to understand, adapt, configure, and drive business value from your NetSuite platform implementation. We focus on the main customer objectives by integrating NetSuite technologies along with proven BFN partner solutions to help you achieve the success of your vision. And we continuously innovate new solutions to drive the industry and our customers toward a more sustainable and certain future that in some cases they did not even realize was possible. One good example of that is creating customer success at BioLife Solutions. BioLife is a leading supplier of class-defining solutions for bioproduction workflows. It provides cell and gene therapy bioproduction tools and services to the cell, gene therapy, and broader biopharma industries. BioLife supplies a variety of different brand names well recognized in the industry. They're based in Bothell, Washington, have been a NetSuite customer since 2021, went live earlier this year, and are currently working on their phase 2, targeted to implement or go live in January of 2023. Their key challenges. BioLife was enjoying heavy growth. They took on 6 lines of business through acquisition over the 3 years prior to joining the NetSuite ecosystem. Their employees have grown from 50 in 2017 to over 500 today. Each business had a separate way of doing things, which clearly was not scalable. They definitely needed to integrate from top to bottom, procurement to manufacture, sales and logistics, overall accounting. The PCG difference for BioLife was also 3 key areas. It was achieving success through a comprehensive collaborative process, consistent communications throughout the project. PCG earned the trust early of the BioLife team. The partnership only grew stronger over time, and there were very few speed bumps to get 4 of the business units up very quickly on financials. To both PCG and BioLife, it's all about value. The single source of the truth through the NetSuite platform is priceless. The BioLife team was very pleased they got big buy-in from all of their teams using NetSuite. They find the subsidiary manager is extremely powerful when evaluating line of business performance. They have great confidence as they undertake phase 2 in evolving that future state with NetSuite as its anchor. What's next for BioLife? They're optimizing their manufacturing process to include introducing SmartFactory to really extend the manufacturing capability within the platform. So now let's talk about SmartFactory, the power to build connective, responsive manufacturing. And how do you extend your NetSuite platform to truly create that factory of the future? For those of you that are already on NetSuite, you've made that decision to replace legacy software, but now you're looking to optimize that investment. How do you connect and monitor sensors, machines, other devices on the shop floor to potentially do some of that transactional reporting directly? How do you digitize all the manual and paper processes that may still be out on the floor? SmartFactory acts as that enabler because the integrations between NetSuite and SmartFactory are solid, reliable, and have earned that BFN stamp of approval. Ultimately, everything happening on the shop floor needs to get back into NetSuite. SmartFactory is that enabler to drive the transactions, as well as provide a bevy of operational performance metrics through the use of NetSuite Suite Analytics. SmartFactory is standardized. It's built on NetSuite. It's a BFN hybrid solution. It's Suite Success ready. It's stairway compatible and very scalable to allow you to add functionality or grow across the organization as appropriate for your enterprise. It's IoT enabled to bring real-time machine monitoring for production, downtime, quality reporting, and assist in compliance. It provides robust MES functionality. We've talked about the integrations. We've mentioned the ability for machine connectivity through IoT. It also provides interactive work instructions, expands label printing, enables scanning. As we said, drives off of Suite Analytics. It's paperless, tablet ready to enable all the basics of shop floor reporting that you expect: labor, downtime, scrap, production. It extends quality to assist with compliance to help you deliver, if in a regulatory environment, everything necessary to be compliant for your customers and the regulations which you must honor. And it's highly extendable to continue to build other apps to meet your needs as your enterprise grows. It's dynamic and scalable as a suite of apps. Everyone starts with the shop floor bundle, but depending on your needs, SmartFactory provides add-ons for machine integration, operational history records, as well as electronic batch records, all designed to help you either meet regulatory compliance, turbocharge continuous improvement, or maximize your investments in all your capital equipment. So now we'll take a quick tour of SmartFactory. just to show you the power within the SmartFactory suite of apps, as well as what's available in NetSuite Suite Analytics as a result of that real-time shop floor reporting. With any demonstration of SmartFactory, it all starts in NetSuite. As I go to my NetSuite dashboard, you'll notice it's personalized for me, that my portals are from Suite Analytics, all driven by SmartFactory to be up to speed on how my operation is performing. Under the SmartFactory tab, the dispatch list outlines all the work orders that have been mapped over to SmartFactory to allow for my real-time shop floor execution, whether being done in a manual or machine integration to drive those results. Going over to what we call the SmartFactory player, you see that the hub enables the user to deploy any of the apps to which you may be using within the SmartFactory suite. Let's take a quick look at machine integration and what machine monitoring enables. You have a variety of different visuals to help you understand how that process is performing, whether it's alerts, what's the status of a machine, how is the heartbeat and the pulse of that machine outputting as expected, what are some of the variables, and how well is that process being controlled. What we call the line setup app enables the users to not only set up the current job, but be looking ahead to maximize what amount of work they are doing external to that next setup to minimize any changeover times, to include what material delivery systems may be in place. So ultimately those material issues, those can become automated transactions through machine integration. Machine integration is always giving you statuses of what's happening at critical points that you define in order to best understand how your operation is performing. The electronic batch record is in support of those customers that have regulatory requirements where they've got to account for the batch level detail beyond the work order. The EBR keeps track of how many batches do I need to do, which one am I working on, and capturing all the associated variables that I may need to account for what's happening with how that batch was produced and evaluated. To support batching, the kitting app for those customers that need it allow you to kit and group, create the appropriate containers of whatever the small ingredients may be that don't come directly through a dispenser or a delivery system, so you have everything accounted for batch to batch and have traceability throughout the process to support those compliance needs. Now, let's go take a look very quickly at what shop floor looks like, and that's SmartFactory in a manual mode if you prefer to start that way. I already have an active run started against work order 816. You could see that SmartFactory recognizes and keeps me up to speed with where I've already completed and accomplished what I've reported. I'll go ahead and resume that run to keep the clock started. Brings me to my production overview screen. If I need to take a look at work instructions, they're readily available that allow me to access whatever standardized work or SOPs that I need to be as successful as possible. I can easily report production, get a visual indicator of the label that's about to be created as a result of that partial work order completion. I have the opportunity to scan barcodes and so forth. A lot of power to make my experience as an operator as efficient as possible. Before I report production, I want to talk a little bit about the operational history record that allows the users to break down a NetSuite operation routing step even into further detail. So if it's important to the operation to capture additional detail, maybe even at the serial level of what's happening along each activity that's taking place, the ability to record various types of data, all for the purpose of correlating process control to product compliance at a very detailed level to support regulatory compliance, ISO certification, or just a very robust continuous improvement. SmartFactory enables that. The last thing that I'll do is just very quickly record production. This is a serialized item. I want to go ahead and save that information. I'm ready to report this production to NetSuite. I get the opportunity to take a look at everything that I'm sending over to the platform to make sure that my data at the source is as correct as possible. Go ahead and end that run, send it over to NetSuite, and then go look at the results through Suite Analytics. SmartFactory comes with a host of pre-built workbooks designed to help you evaluate how your operation is performing. Every one of the Suite Analytics is a combination of pivot tables, which you see that allow you to look at a variety of metrics across your operation, as well as graphics that give you different perspectives of how you're performing, whether it's comparing work centers day to day, potentially evaluating products against their targeted standards, or looking at efficiency by individual product to really evaluate the nitty-gritty of your operation so you make the best decisions. Here's a traditional downtime Pareto. Labor functions the same way, all with the ability to really dice and slice the data to get the most meaningful evaluation you need to make the best decision around departments, work centers, products, shifts, whatever will help you really drive value throughout the operation. I just wanted to share 3 quick stories about SmartFactory in action, and the flexibility, the scalability of the product really rings true. A custom modular home builder needed real-time reporting for everything that was a back office transaction after the fact. Labor reporting, critical for large-scale products to really evaluate performance by what they call their individual module and capture by the trades as they're constructing the home. And then tying out downtime erosion to really fine-tune what is a very sophisticated engineering and manufacturing process. An industrial material producer needed machine integration to eliminate homegrown solutions that were unreliable and costly to maintain. The line setup app was critical for efficient changeovers to maximize uptime and deliver product to their customers. Suite Analytics provided them significant depth beyond what reporting they had available. And then a medical device company is using SmartFactory to make sure that NetSuite truly is their system of record. The DHR that they've created enables regulatory compliance that traces and tracks against material consumption as well as their manufacturing process, and the dynamic integration routines across custom fields bring everything appropriate to account for revision control and make NetSuite that true system of record. We hope that today's session has been informative about the power and the potential to create your NetSuite factory of the future. To learn more, here are some available references that we have. We look forward to talking to each and every one of you, helping you develop your own NetSuite factory of the future. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest. SuiteWorld 22 on air.